During my second practicum in SPED 875, I taught a lesson that helped me assess where my students were in the area of phonics and decide what I should be teaching based on what my students knew and what they still needed practice with. This assignment was called Assessment for Learning Teaching Video. The lesson I taught focused specifically on letter sound correspondence. This lesson was taught in the beginning of kindergarten, which is a time where most students are still learning all of their letter names and sounds. My lesson was themed around the children's classic story Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr., which the children loved listening to and being involved with. If I were able to revise the lesson, I would love to have made the intro much shorter. The intro lasts about 15 minutes. In my opinion, that is far too long for a group of kindergartners and an introduction to a lesson. Another revision I would make is I would have made a choice to hold off on putting the magazines on the table. I went ahead and put the magazines and all the materials out before the lesson began, and if I could redo the lesson, I would hold off on putting out the magazines. If you look at about the 28-minute mark in the video, when the students are actually finally getting started on their assignment, most students are exploring with the magazines because they were new and they were exciting instead of creating their tree trunks, which was the first step in their assignment. And if I would have refrained from placing the magazines on the table right away, students would have gotten started on their trees first instead. This video helped me see that one of my strengths is my ability to provide students with positive affirmations throughout lessons. My professor commented on my video that was posted on Athena that I have very fun and varied affirmations. She also commented that she can see that I have clear expectations in place for my students. So as a special educator, I want to make sure I continue to give strong affirmations and I continue to have clear expectations for my students as the years go past.